Right now, somewhere in your house, your dog is watching you. Not just looking at you, watching you, reading you, studying every move you make, every tone in your voice, every second you spend on your phone instead of looking at them. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Your dog has been silently tolerating things you do every single day. Things that stress them out. Things that hurt their trust in you. Things that, if you knew, you would stop immediately. Dogs don't complain. They don't walk away. They don't file a report. They just endure it. Because they love you unconditionally, even when you don't deserve it. Today, we're exposing 21 human behaviors that dogs secretly hate. Backed by real animal behavior science, veterinary research, and canine psychology. Some of these will surprise you. One of them, you're probably doing right now, today, without even realizing it. Stick around until the end, because number one is the one almost every dog owner in America is guilty of. And it's silently damaging the bond you've spent years building. Let's get into it. Dogs have lived beside humans for over 15,000 years. In that time, they've evolved to read us better than we read ourselves. Studies from Emory University's Canine Cognitive Neuroscience Lab show dogs process human facial expressions, tone of voice, and even our stress hormones through scent. In other words, your dog knows when something's wrong before you do. But here's the problem. As much as dogs understand us, most humans still don't understand dogs. We project human emotions onto them. We assume they think like we do. And in doing that, we unintentionally create stress, anxiety, and mistrust in the one relationship that's supposed to be built on unconditional loyalty. This isn't about blaming dog owners. It's about awareness. Because once you know these 21 behaviors, you can't unknow them. And your relationship with your dog will never be the same again. Let's start with number 21. Number 21. Interrupting mealtime. Imagine sitting down for the one meal you look forward to all day, and every few minutes, someone reaches over, touches your plate, moves your food, or pets you mid-bite. Annoying, right? Your dog feels the exact same way. Dogs consider mealtime sacred. It's rooted deep in their instincts. In the wild, this is the most vulnerable moment for any animal. Constantly interrupting a dog while eating, even out of affection, creates low-grade stress and can even trigger resource-guarding behavior over time. The fix is simple. Give your dog a quiet, low-traffic spot to eat and let them finish in peace. Number 20. Bathing them too often. You'd think a squeaky clean dog is a happy dog. Science says otherwise. Dogs communicate through scent. Their body odor isn't just smell, it's an entire language other dogs read like a resume. When you overbathe your dog, especially with heavily scented shampoos, you strip away their natural scent identity. This is exactly why dogs roll in the smelliest thing they can find right after a bath. They're not being gross. They're trying to restore their own scent profile. Veterinarians generally recommend bathing dogs once every 4 to 6 weeks, not weekly. Number 19. Scolding them without context. Here's something most owners get wrong. Dogs don't understand delayed punishment. If you come home to a chewed-up couch and scold your dog 30 minutes later, your dog has no idea what you're upset about. All they understand is your tone, your body language, and your anger, directed at them, seemingly out of nowhere. This creates confusion, fear, and in some cases, learned helplessness. Positive reinforcement. Rewarding good behavior instead of punishing bad behavior after the fact. is scientifically proven to build faster, more trusting learning in dogs. Number 18. Forcing socialization. Not every dog wants to be best friends with every dog they meet, and that's completely normal. Dogs are pack animals, yes. But that doesn't mean they're obligated to like everyone. Just like you don't want to hug every stranger at a party, your dog doesn't want to be forced nose to nose with an aggressive or overly excited dog at the park. Forcing interactions your dog is clearly avoiding can create long-term anxiety and even trigger reactive behavior. Number 17. Over-exercising certain breeds. Fitness influencers love bringing their dogs on 5-mile runs. But for certain breeds, this can be dangerous. Short-nosed breeds like pugs, bulldogs, and boxers have brachycephalic airways, meaning they physically cannot regulate breathing the way longer-snouted breeds can. Senior dogs, regardless of breed, are also at serious risk of joint damage from overexertion. If your dog is panting excessively, lagging behind, or refusing to move, that's not laziness. That's your dog begging you to stop. Number 16. Ignoring summer heat. Unlike humans, dogs don't sweat through their skin. Their only real cooling mechanism is panting, and it's far less efficient than you think. Leaving a dog in a hot car for even 10 minutes can be fatal. Walking a dog on hot pavement can burn their paw pads in seconds, and most owners have no idea until it's too late. A rule of thumb: if the pavement is too hot for your bare hand, it's too hot for your dog's paws. Number 15. Letting kids roughhouse without rules. Children are unpredictable, and dogs know it. Pulling ears, tails, riding a dog like a horse, or poking at their face might seem like harmless play to a child. But to a dog, it can feel threatening. Most dog bites involving children happen not because the dog is aggressive, but because the dog gave up trying to communicate discomfort and nobody listened. Teach kids the rules, and always give your dog an escape route. Number 14. Treating them like a human baby. This one is controversial, but necessary. Your dog is not a furry human. When you assume a dog knows better, or is acting out of spite, like chewing furniture or having an accident indoors, you're misreading the entire situation. That behavior is almost always rooted in anxiety, poor training, medical issues, or unmet instinctual needs, not revenge. Treating a dog like a baby often leads to misplaced punishment, which only makes the real problem worse. Love your dog as a dog, not as a small human in a fur coat. Number 13. Loud, constant noise. Dogs hear up to 4 times farther than humans, and their hearing is significantly more sensitive to pitch and volume. That means your favorite blasting playlist, the TV at max volume, or fireworks on the 4th of July aren't just loud to your dog. They're overwhelming, even painful. Chronic noise stress in dogs has been linked to increased cortisol levels and long-term anxiety disorders. Number 12. Teasing with treats. Holding a treat just out of reach, faking a throw, or letting them almost have it might feel like a fun game to you. To your dog, it's a trust violation. Treats should be a reward, not a tool for manipulation. Repeated teasing can create food anxiety, frustration, and even resource guarding over time. Number 11, arguing in front of them. Dogs are emotional sponges. When voices get raised, when tension fills a room, your dog absorbs every second of it, even if the argument has nothing to do with them. Some dogs try to intervene by barking or bringing a toy. Others develop stress-related behaviors like excessive licking, hiding, or shaking. A tense home environment doesn't just affect you. It directly affects your dog's mental health. Number 10. Too much alone time. Dogs left alone for 10 plus hours a day are at serious risk for separation anxiety, destructive behavior, excessive barking, and even depression. Dogs are social animals by nature. In the wild, isolation from the pack meant danger. If your work schedule demands long hours, a dog walker, doggy daycare, or even a simple midday check-in can make a massive difference in your dog's mental well-being. Number 9. Giving up too easily. Rehoming a dog is sometimes necessary, but too many owners give up on fixable problems. Destructive chewing, leash reactivity, house training accidents, without ever attempting real training. Here's the part that hits hard. Dogs who lose their owners often go through visible depression. They search, they pace, they wait by the door. And the majority of dogs that end up in shelters never make it back out. Before giving up, always ask, have I actually tried to fix this? Or did I just assume it couldn't be fixed? Number 8. Being the potty police. Rushing your dog through a walk without letting them sniff isn't just impatient. It's depriving them of one of their most important instinctual needs. Sniffing is how dogs read the news. It's mental stimulation, communication, and enrichment all in one. A walk that's all business, and no sniffing is a walk that leaves your dog mentally unsatisfied. Number 7. Keeping the leash too tight. Your dog reads tension through the leash like a phone line. A loose leash tells your dog, everything is calm. A tight, constantly pulled leash tells your dog, something is wrong, even if nothing actually is. Over time, a tight leash can create anxiety, frustration, and even physical strain on the neck and throat.